Hello, I'm Richard Hooper and this is SatTV Week. Now I'm here at IBC where I'm pleased to be joined by Guillermo Bosch of neXat. Guillermo, thank you for joining me today. Now tell me a little bit about what is driving neXat.
So, good morning, Richard. Thank you very much for this nice interview here. And it's, first of all, we're very glad to be back in IBC after 2 years of lockdown. So back here in presence. And so neXat, we are presently introducing a new concept of gathering teleports into one cloud-based platform. Okay. This allows the end users to have a seamless access to different teleport infrastructures and coverages from the click of a mouse inside a web-based application. So this is the general concept on what we're doing today.
Now, what vertical markets are you looking at as you do this cloud-based transition?
This application can serve any vertical market, but specifically we're now addressing the maritime market. So what we're doing, we're including different maritime operators into the platform, and we're designing a software that allows the end user to browse through any coverage from any operator in the world through a platform. And that's taking quite a bit of a software development based on APIs, because we have to know that anything that supports an API can be integrated into the platform.
Now, for years, and we've spoken before about this, LEO. It's now here. What does this mean to neXat?
That means that so far we've been focusing on GEO networks, and as a matter of fact, LEOs are the next generation of SATCOM, and we are in the process of talking to a couple of them to integrate their ground-based infrastructure into our platform, so the end users can have access to both GEO and LEO applications directly from neXat.
Now, with the influx of LEO, there's challenges moving forward. What particular challenges are you seeing?
The challenge is, what we see from a technical perspective, is to have access to the LEO ground infrastructure. Okay? Because so far, when you have a star-based VSAT network, it's very easy to connect one hub into a POP. When you have to connect a number of ground stations into different POPs in order to have access to a worldwide integrated GEO and LEO applications, it's a challenge on the routing scheme, on the IP scheme, where the information is going to go, where, who, and where. So it's how the information is going to be managed, in other words. That's the main challenge from a technical perspective. From the commercial perspective, it will be challenging to have an offer, a commercial offer that can go from GEO to LEO in a way that the customer may be able to have an overall, a general perspective of the offer, of the commercial offer.
Now, the satellite market and space markets are changing rapidly. There's a lot of private investment coming in from these multi-billionaires. What effect is that having on the market?
So far, there's only one of these big SATCOM LEO players that is having a lot of publicity. The others are in the background still, okay? And there's only one that is effectively delivering a service that is challenged by regulations, that is challenged by the number of satellites that are available today, and challenged by the visibility to those satellites from a very specific area, such as in the middle of cities. It will be difficult this time unless the antenna is put on the roof of the building to have visibility on those GEO satellites as they transit through the city, for example. But in the future, I'm pretty comfortable that I'm pretty sure that the number of satellites owned by these LEO constellations will be enough in order to overcome this difficulty that they have today. And another challenge will be security, of course, because if you take a look at a geo environment, there's only one point of entry from the hub into the terrestrial network, which is the hub station. Okay, so the point of the star in a star network. When it's a distributed network around the globe with many teleports and many ground stations, the entry point into the ground infrastructure is multiple. So the access to the network is more vulnerable rather than having only one of them. So that means hacking, I think, is going to be a big challenge for these geo networks to be avoided.
Guillermo, thank you for talking to me.
It's been a pleasure. See you next time.